Good afternoon, everyone, or no one at this point. Mm, right, how do I get to the chat? Oh, comments. There we go. Okay. Well, I'll wait till at least there's not a zero next to the eyeball, and then I'll start talking. Um, because I don't want to say anything to zero people. I don't reckon. Or maybe I should because they'll watch the replay. I'm not sure. All right, Maverick, stop. Because you make a lot of background noise. I listen to it for myself. Hey, Tater Love. Tater Love. I like that. Just saying, I like that. Now, somebody had mentioned in one of my videos, and I want everybody to know this, and I'll repeat it again later on, just so if more people come in here, they'll hear it. Somebody had mentioned on in my comments after one of my lives said a lot of background noise, and I know that there is because I have Maverick and Sophie out here with me when I do a live. Um, I don't want anybody to ever think that I take constructive criticism like that in a bad way, because I don't. I need that. I need people to tell me, like, hey, there was too much background noise, or hey, the subjects you were talking about were just too all over the place. So I welcome any constructive criticism, feedback, anything like that. Um, you know, all I ask is just try not to be mean to me. Like, don't say, bitch, you suck, because that would really hurt my feelings. But other than that, any constructive criticism, anything like that, hey, I love it. I do. Hey, Faithy Poo. Yeah. I don't know. I just decided to do this at the last minute, as I always do. And I guess I should have probably scheduled it better. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm just, I'm trying to do my best here to just go live and have a good time with everybody and stuff like that. Just, for a break from all of the drama, because at this point I can't even keep up. So I quit trying. So if anybody has questions about that kind of stuff going on, I don't know the answers. I'll just put that out there. Um, so hey, seen it before. Yeah, I've seen it before. I'm just not a scripted person. You never know what's going to come out of my damn mouth. That's the bad part. But as I said, I should probably plan these better instead of just saying, "Oh, I think I have like an hour right now," because the kids are done with school, and then they're playing the game with each other. So, but that's just life for me. And if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, hey, it's okay. You know. Um, but there is something I do want to say, because I do listen back to my lives, and I watch the comments, and I read the comments after the live is over. That's how I get my constructive criticism or ideas or things like that. And one thing I noticed in my last live, which was only like 20 minutes long or something, um, I made mention. I think it was twice. It may have been more than twice, but I know of two times that I made the statement that I was going to wait until more people came in to discuss something. And I want to apologize for that because seen it before, Tater Love. Um, there was another lady. I want to say it was Carol, but it might not have been Carol. that were in here. And I should have never said something like that because, um, and I realize that and I own that. Because guess what? You guys took the time out of your day to listen to what I had to say. And yes, I said I appreciate you being here, but then I turned around and said something stupid like, I'm going to wait till more people get in here to say something that should have never happened. So I want to apologize to each and every one of y'all for saying that, because y'all are just as important as the next person. And that to me, it made me feel like it came across very like I didn't care if it was, just three people in here. And I don't ever want that to be the case. So I do sincerely apologize to the three of you. Um, Seen it before in Tater. I know it was y'all too. And it was one more, and I can't remember. I'll have to go back and look again. I have it written down in the house. I just haven't gone there and get it. Hey, Dean, how are you, honey? Thank you for being here. But again, I just want to apologize to you guys. Um, and that's it because y'all are just as important. Having three people in here interacting is just as important as having 12 people or whatever it may be. So, hey, Texas girl, thank you for being here. Um, Hello, pallets. Thank you for being here. Oh, hey, Devious. Thank you for being here. So yeah, now that I've got that off my chest, y'all don't understand. Like when I feel bad about something, like it weighs on me, and I felt really bad about that. Like I really did. I felt bad because listening back, I was like, gosh, it makes it seem like okay, y'all are here, but and I never want to seem that way. So y'all please accept my apology if you will, and that won't happen again. I promise. I promise. All right. Hey, Flavor. Pose chat. Well, I'm glad you didn't sing it before, but like I try to be constructive of myself at the same time as listening to everybody's, ideas and stuff. And that's how it came across to me. And as the person who said it, I just felt like I needed to apologize to you guys because y'all were here. And, I could have sat and talked to y'all all freaking day long about just dirt roads and trees. You know what I mean? So I do want to apologize for that. And hopefully y'all didn't take it, Yay, Flavor. Yes, honey. Yes. That is awesome news. If y'all can't see it, Flavor's daughter is coming home today. Whoop, whoop. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Oh my gosh. 3 inches of snow. Hey, Legs. How are you, sweet love? Long time no see. Thank you for being here. Flavor, I really am. I'm so happy for you. Um, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't. Just seeing my daughter like having my granddaughter, which is not a any comparison to like a car accident, but just seeing her in pain like that just broke me down. So I couldn't imagine like having to see my daughter in a condition like that. So, and I'm not going to even act like I can and say, girl, I know how you feel, because I don't. And I'm not going to lie to you and say I do. I hope I never do know how you feel. That's just pure honesty, because I don't ever want one of my children, to be in that situation where I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So, but I am so thankful and so happy that she is coming home today. So, Hello, Tilly. If I'm not saying that right, please let me know. Tater, is she will feel? Oh yes, Tater. I believe in that. Uh, Family love and being surrounded by love. Absolutely, absolutely.
About time, Lord. Like, no, I'm joking.
Hey,
Howdy ho.
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
I was
I feel
trying
like
to
I'm.
answer questions. You know how I am. I try to
Oh no,
answer
you're good.
everybody's
I was,
questions and stuff.
I was in line anyway. Thank you. I was in line, so I really wasn't even paying attention. My phone was on the counter. It's so windy out. I hate it.
Do y'all
Hey
got storms coming?
everybody. No, it's actually nice, but it's just windy.
Hi, everybody. Okay, good. All right, Tilly. Well, it's very nice to meet you, Tilly.
Silly, silly. I love
Um,
that name.
Now the title of this live, if y'all didn't see, was should doctors be allowed to practice when they have pending cases against them? And I mean multiple pending cases.
No,
Okay,
but
which
that's a
means
good question.
malpractice suits. Um, they're in different states or whatever, so they're still allowed to practice because they haven't te- technically been ruled against or found guilty or whatever it may be. So uh, I'm I'm on live, honey. What? Okay, here's the yellow one. Okay. Um, and I will get into why I'm asking that question. Because I assumed, and you know what they say about assuming, so I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, okay, Tilly. Okay. Um, Well, either way, I don't care what your name is. I'm glad you're here, and it's good to see you. And thank you very much for being here. Um, but I went down a rabbit hole of a
Uh,
case, and hey, top hats.
why are you
Um,
always in rabbit holes?
huh?
I need to stop leaving carrots out so you stop falling down these rabbit holes.
Yeah. Well, this is actually one that you didn't. Now the clean up one. Now you put me there. Maybe you put me there. Uh, that girl on the subway train, that crazy girl, Google Goo or whatever her name is.
I
You got
put
me
you
on
on.
that. But this one popped up on my feed. And so I did all of the rabbit hole stuff by myself. I don't think I've talked to anybody for the most part in like 3 days, maybe four.
Yeah, cause you know what?
So,
I was gonna write yesterday. I pulled over yesterday. Yeah.
yeah. Well, okay. So this is what I want to talk about it. And if any of you, and yes, I swear, y'all, I am going to get a computer so I can share screen and show y'all like what I'm talking about and stuff like that. Because I know it's aggravating as hell because it aggravates me. But there is this young man, uh, Michael Skolnik, okay? Um, when he was in his 20s, um, I mean, very active kid. He was going to medical school. He was an EMT, so he kind of knew, a lot about, if something was wrong with his body. And he just passed out twice within like 4 months, and he was like, "Okay, I need to get this checked out because I didn't feel. I know I'm hydrated. I know everything's okay, but I just completely passed out. I lost consciousness for no reason." So they go to a doctor, and the doctor says, we don't see anything. There's this tiny, I want to say they call it a colloidal cyst, but it was the size of like the lead of a pencil. And they were like, but that would have nothing to do with it because it's really not, it's not putting pressure on anything. And these colloidal cysts usually break apart and they just kind of go away in the bloodstream. Like they just come up and they go away. Well, they wanted to have a second opinion, so they went to their primary care physician or their PCT. We call it a PCM here, but whatever. And he agreed with what the emergency room doctor had said, that it was a colloidal cyst and that it was the size of a pencil, and it really he would be fine. They would keep doing tests to see if his electrolytes, weren't, or if he wasn't producing enough electrolytes and things like that. Just testing everything. Well, then they decided to go to a neurologist, and this neurologist tells them that if he doesn't do put a drain tube in their son's brain within the next 24 hours, their son was going to die. So they decided to do that. Um, didn't really work out right. Well, then they got his. This is all after everything. They got all the medical records and what he was given. He had 8 shots of like morphine, Dilaudid, all these things. The doctor goes in and has him sign the piece of paper authorizing the brain surgery, which the parents were like, they didn't even know he was having brain surgery. They just thought he had to put the tube in and he was going home. They show up one morning, he's not in his room, and they say he's in surgery. He signed, the paper or whatever. Well, while this doctor was doing his brain surgery, when he woke up from the coma that he fell into, he was in a vegetative state. And he was that way for 23 months and he finally died. But what I want to go back to is looking at the records, he never needed any of that stuff done. The parents found out that this neurosurgeon had, basically lied. Hey, emoji. Sorry, I wasn't even looking down. I was so into this. Like,
Sorry,
it
I
makes
was
me
I was
so.
muted. I
It
didn't mean to
makes
tell
me
you.
so fucking mad, y'all. Um, for somebody to do this, but so they look up the doctor, and their son's surgery was only his second time putting a drain in someone's brain. Number one. Number two, the kind of crani it was a craniotomy, but it was a frontal lobe lobotomy. He took out the frontal lobe of this young man's uh, brain accidentally, cut a piece of that out. He'd only done that surgery one time before, and total surgeries that he's ever done as a neurosurgeon is 5. When he told them he had done hundreds, and this was a walk in the park, it was an easy peasy. Well, then they found out he had 3 lawsuits against him in different states. So there's where my question comes in: is, do y'all think it's right for a doctor to be able to practice? And I don't know if it's legal or illegal and he just slipped through the cracks or what, but what are y'all's feelings on that? Because I feel like that man should have been sat the fuck down until all these cases were over. But this, and the mother and father of this young man said the 23 months he lived after this surgery were complete and utter hell for him. And it's on YouTube if you guys want to watch it. Her name is Petal Palmer, PetalPalmer, with a space in between. She only does like medical cases that she thinks something's wrong or whatever. But it just had me floored. So I wanted to know like what you guys think about him being able to practice still and do this to this young man when he had three malpractice suits against him already. That's why I guess I'm doing this live, because maybe I'm just a weirdo and think, well, I mean, they still got to make money. Other people may think that. But in my mind, if you got a malpractice suit against you, even if it's one, you need to sit the fuck down until that's over with. And they find whatever they find. You shouldn't be able to practice still, because look what happened. I mean, you know what I mean? And she has a lot of good, like a whole lot of good content about these cases where somebody goes in because there was an Indigenous woman in Canada, Ontario, I want to say, who went into the hospital perfectly fine. She just felt kind of like she had heartburn. She died 2 days later because they treated her as she was going through opiate withdrawals, and she ended up dying. Like, so there's a lot of cases on this Petal Palmer girls channel that are really interesting. Yes, Tilly, I agree. And legs, I agree with that too. And that's why I'm like, how in the hell was he able to to even touch? I, I call him a child because my oldest child's 27. And I believe this man, Michael Skolnik, was, and it's Skolnik, I believe. And you can look it up on YouTube, or you can look at Petal Palmer. And Petal Palmer, I hope it's okay if I like say your channel. Um, but you know, this 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 man was only, I want to say he was late 20s, which is what my older kids are. And I couldn't imagine. And then the mother, bless her heart, Blue Cross Blue Shield cut him off and said, we're not paying another dime for him. So they took him out of rehab, and then they put a feeding tube in, and he started getting worse. And then they changed that out, and then everything started getting better. It's just a whole big story, but it's not one of those big stories that get put on the news that anybody knows about, you know. And so, you know, I'm not a crime person. Like, I don't know how to do talk about crime or how to solve crime, but things like that interest me. And I just thought that would be a topic that I could talk to you guys about today, because I mean, it really saddened me to see this healthy young man go into surgery and come out pretty much in a vegetative state. Um, he, you know, he could be fed baby food. He could, you know, but he couldn't really control his movements. I mean, it was just so sad to me, so sad to me. And then, you know, when they said that he had three malpractice suits already against him in other states, that's when I lost it. I was like, oh hell no! Like, how can he be able to practice? How did he fall through those cracks?
I was just about to say that. How, if he has all these open, why is he even practicing? Why do they allow that?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. And the parents were so torn because they were like, okay, two doctors have told us he don't need surgery, but here's a neurosurgeon telling us if he doesn't do this within 48 hours, our son is going to die. What do we do? You know what I mean? They didn't know what the hell to do. And then when they went home
Right.
to think about it, they go in the room with their son on, so fucking sedated. I mean, y'all can watch the video on the Petal Palmer channel, and y'all can see the record of how many doses of like morphine and Dilaudid and all these things he had. It was like 8 or 9 within a couple of hours. And then they go in there and have him sign this piece of paperwork to have this brain surgery. And his parents had no idea. They just went home for the night.
That is
Next
crazy.
morning, he was in brain surgery, and they were like, "What the hell? Who signed?" And they're like, "He signed."
Mm-mm-mm.
You know, so it's a rabbit hole for sure. Thank you, Top Hats. Yeah, I need to like let me move my phone so I can see because it this makes my face hot when I talk about it because like people wonder why so many people are scared to go like to these types of doctors, me included, because what? Just what if? Because that family never thought, hey, this could happen to us. I'm pretty sure they never thought that.
Absolutely
Everybody
not.
thinks that couldn't happen to me, but like, let's be real, it could. So, and I think that's why a lot of people neglect their health so much because, they're scared of, being put under anesthesia and they're scared of what's going to happen. What if they don't wake up? Or what if they wake up and they're not the same person? And hey, I get that. I get it, but people like him sure don't make it any easier for people like me and I'll say us that have a fear that it don't make it any easier for us to drop that fear and say, okay, I need this surgery, I must get it. If anything, it makes us like step back, like, oh hell no, I'll be fine without it.
I agree. Like,
Mm-mm.
it's definitely a good topic. No, 'cause you picked a good topic.
Well, I just wanted to know how other people felt because I felt like I always tell you and I always tell Top Hats, I'm like, y'all know I got a bitchy attitude. Like, it just is what it is. I come across as bitchy sometimes when I really don't mean to. I just don't know how to word things, I guess. But so maybe I thought maybe it was just me thinking like, okay, well, I mean, I tried both sides. I was like, well, he hasn't been convicted of anything. And then I was like, what? Hell no. This man has 3 cases pending against him for malpractice in different states. There's no way he should have been practicing at all until all that was cleared up. And as far as I know, the Skolniks never were able to sue him. Nothing, nothing. That I call him a boy, but he was a man in medical school, a paramedic, an EMT, whatever you want to call it, while in medical school, goes in as normal as me or you and leaves that hospital in a wheelchair, can't walk, can't talk, can't eat, can't breathe on his own, nothing. I mean, something's wrong with that.
I was just thinking that too. Why, if they're being looked at or anything happened, they shouldn't be able to work until they're 100% clear. That goes with doctors, police, like all them type of people. They shouldn't be able to work.
Exactly. And no, I'm not. I don't want them to be. I don't want anybody in the world to be homeless. Even though there's so many homeless people in the world, I get that. But no, I don't want you to be destitute. But if you're living in your lavish apartment, driving your lavish car, well, get rid of that lavish shit until these cases are done, because you're going to have to just sit here and live off your savings, or you better go to the dollar sergeant and get you a part-time job or something,
I
because you're not
agree.
going to operate on nobody until all this is cleared up. And they didn't do that,
It's
you
bullshit.
know?
Sorry, I mean a pretzel. I didn't want to just be chomping in your ear.
No, that's okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. I just, let me go back and look.
Mom
Yeah,
of Gladiator, and that's scary.
that's the same thing that happened to him. They just showed up for their normal daily visit, went to his room. He was not in there. So they were asking nurses, all this crap. Finally, somebody comes in and says, he's in brain surgery. And they're like, excuse me? Nobody signed for that. And they were like, we'll be right back. They come back and say, he signed it. He signed the paper. He signed the waiver, whatever it's called. And they're like, he couldn't sign anything. He couldn't even speak. He couldn't even like wake up when we left last night.
Yeah, that's
I
weird.
don't understand how he can sign that piece of paper.
There's
And they're
no
like, well,
way.
he did. So he's in surgery right now, and he came out like he did, and it's like, mm, 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 mm. Faith, I'm like that, and that's why I said I come across as a bitch a lot because I want to know. I want to know everything. If you're going to be working on my kid, all right, what are your credentials? How long have you been a physician? Have you always been a physician in Alabama? What other states were you a physician in? Because I'm going to Google your ass while I'm sitting there before I give you the approval to do surgery on my kid. That's just the way it
I
goes.
I agree with top ads because listen, University of Pennsylvania gave me 19 spinals, and I kept telling them I don't get numb. You're gonna have to figure out a different way for me to have a baby. I don't go numb. They didn't believe me. They kept doing it,
Mm-hmm.
doing it. I had woke up with my spinal leak. My spinal was leaking like so bad that I was stuck to the sheet. But I was just like didn't even want to pursue. I could have gotten for medical malpractice. I just didn't want to pursue it. I was just like, oh, I ain't got time for this shit. So I can see that happening in top hats.
MOG, yes. I may need to re-listen, but I'm pretty sure. I'm 99.9% sure it was three malpractice suits against him in three different states. So it's like he was just moving state to state practicing until I guess they figured out the malpractice suits. I don't know. I just let's see. What's it
I don't
say?
know, top hats. I feel like some people don't do that. Don't look up like their doctor to see their background or like if they're going for a quick surgery, like a gallbladder. I never looked up who my
Mm-mm.
doctor was doing it. I just did it.
Hey, when I had my wisdom teeth removed, I looked my doctor up. I was like, I'm looking you up, homie, because you ain't about to put me to sleep. I mean, because that was the first time in my life I ever had to be put to sleep, ever, and I was scared to death because y'all know I watch all these damn, excuse me,
That
car
one movie?
shows and medical shows where you can get hyperthermia under anesthesia, which your body temperature goes from like normal to like 107
Mm-hmm.
within seconds, and you die. I was
I
like,
was,
I probably have that. I probably have that. I was freaking out.
did you ever see the movie? I think it's called Awake, where he gets surgery, but he like feels everything. But he's like they thought he was
Yeah,
asleep, but he was awake. That movie right there freaks me out. That one
yeah,
right there,
because
man.
if I remember correctly, they gave him the succinylcholine, which is what basically paralyzes your body so you can't move. You know, but they're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to give you like put the mask on you after that to put you to sleep, but they
They never
didn't do it
did, right?
correctly. So his body was paralyzed, and they taped his eyes shut, but he was still wide the fuck awake and could feel and hear
Wildly.
everything going on, but could not respond. I think that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah, that movie right there. I watched that and then had to go get a C-section. No.
Hmm.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and people wonder why people like me and my grown ass are like, I don't want to go. They're gonna put me to sleep. You
Oh,
know?
Top Hat, you gotta see.
Well,
It's a good movie, but it will scare you for the rest. It will scar you for the rest of your
it
life.
will.
Just saying.
It will. It absolutely will. It absolutely will. Um,
Still a little scarred over here.
but they need. I don't know. I just think they need better medical protocols to make sure that you are asleep. Like, did they not? Because I believe in the movie you're talking about, his heart rate kept spiking,
And they thought
and
like
they
because he
didn't
had
know
a
why.
teardrop. Remember he like he was
Yeah,
having a teardrop, and a doctor looked at him. They knew that he was going through it. That's why some of the doctors knew it and some of them didn't.
but some of the doctors didn't want to call out the main doctor, so they just sat there in silence and said nothing.
Yeah, top hats. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm telling you, and it's I've heard like real life people like D here say, I kept telling them I can feel everything, but they don't believe me. They think when I went to the dentist to have because my wisdom teeth were growing sideways, so it caused my very back molars to be impacted, is what they call it, which meant they
I-
broke.
Oh, I think that's what happened to Zayden. I think that's what he's
Yeah.
dealing with right now.
So,
Hey, Becca.
hey, Becca, thank you for being here, honey. But they gave me a bunch of shots, said they'd be back in like 10 minutes. Came back in 10 minutes and he pricked me and he said, "You feel that?" I said, "Uh huh." He said, "Are you feeling pressure or pain?" I said, "I'm feeling pain." He
I
said, "I'll give
hate
it
that.
another 5 minutes." So,
The fact that
five
they
more
don't listen to
minutes.
you when you say that. They keep thinking you're saying no, like pressure. No, it's pain. The guy when he
Yeah,
done my spinal tap, he was like, "I don't believe you. There's 19 in your back and epidurals. Get off if you can. If you don't feel nothing, get off the table and walk." No, 'cause I swear on everything I love, I got off that table and walked around the whole operating room, and they were like, yeah, stupid."
yeah, yeah, exactly. The one time, the only time I ever in my life decided I'm gonna try an epidural was when I was having Tucker, and it's because I had already been in labor for 2 days, and I
The
was
big
just
baby.
exhausted. I was completely exhausted. Well, that's when
Wait,
they
he's the
found
only one
out
you had
that
an epidural with?
the only one,
Oh, ouch.
but I didn't have an epidural. That's what I'm saying. When they threaded the
Mm.
catheter in my spine, it went through a blood vessel and I passed out on the floor because you're balled up when they do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just rolled over, hit the floor on my head. So they were treating me for a concussion and giving birth at the same time. And I was still not numb. I just kept puking and puking and puking and puking, but I never went numb, never.
That's
So
crazy.
I can't have epidurals.
Me
I
either.
just, I
They put me to
can't.
sleep. But when they put me to sleep, it's hard for them to wake me up. They didn't even tell like
Mm,
most or my mom or my stepmom like why I was in surgery for so long. Because they couldn't wake me up.
yeah, Matt
I'm
was
glad you
uh,
went live,
Matt was
Nut.
on a CPAP machine because
Hmm.
he has, which this is like a quote from his doctor. He has the adenoids the size of a 400-pound man.
Whoa. Hey, Milltown. Does he have to
Hey,
sleep with one?
Milltown.
Does he got to sleep with one now?
Yeah, he still does. He takes steroids when it flares up, but he was supposed to have his tonsils and adenoids removed. But when I went to look for the doctor, the reviews said because he's been a doctor so long, he's cocky as hell. He
I hate
didn't
that. They think
even
they're God.
he didn't give a shit about my son's aftercare. He did the tonsillectomy and removed the adenoids. Never once did he come back in the room to check. It was only nurses, and they had problems. So I was like, you know what? And it sucks because I know a lot of people are like, well, your son's suffering because he can't breathe good. I get that. I get that, but I'm not going to put him in just anybody's hands, you know? And
Mom, I remember that. Read her comment because that's so true. Our baby girl was in so much pain. I felt bad. Like I couldn't even. I like, what can I do to help you?
Mm.
She felt, yeah, that's the thing that they don't understand. Like
Yeah.
you're telling them when I had Olivia,
Hey, that
I told them
medicine.
I feel them. They're like, no, you feel pressure. No, I feel you ripping my stomach. I don't feel pressure. Like I feel you cutting me. I feel the C-section. No,
Yeah.
you don't. I'm like, okay. Hey, band medicine.
Seen it before, honey. No problem. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday, honey.
Oh, you went? Yeah, it is. You went shopping with mom. I know that was fun. Hey, Fatso, come here.
Are you talking to me?
No, I didn't call you Fats. I'm talking to my ferret.
Oh, okay. I was like, well, I mean, no, Maverick. Don't bite my ponytail. It's small enough as it is. Get down.
Did he go to daycare?
Huh?
Did he go to daycare?
Yes. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. He
I
got,
can't wait.
ow, 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 ow. Get murdered. He got a
Take her
smiley
wig. He's
face.
snatching your wig.
No, my wig's off. He's snatching the little ponytail on the back of my damn head. So he got a smiley face yesterday, but he got a straight face today
Stop it.
because you just don't do that for doing what he just did to me. I call
Nuh-uh.
it pinch biting. Using the front of his mouth to bite the back of my arm. That shit hurt. I'd rather
Yeah.
him use his whole mouth and bite me hard than use his like jacked up ass misplaced teeth in the front to bite the back of my fatty arm.
I'm
But
sorry. Try
he
not to
did
laugh.
jump. He did jump on the girl Ariel.
Oh,
Um,
shit.
but I mean, he's a puppy, but he jumped up on her because he wanted to go back outside. And I guess they treat them like kids because there's a whole report on why he got a sad or
I
he
was
didn't get
just
a
gonna
sad
say,
face.
bro, you said he got a straight face and a happy face yesterday. Ain't no way.
Yeah, yesterday he had a happy face. He did everything good. They asked him to do. He took his nap and like he ate well with others. He played well. But today, Ariel was trying to tell him that it was not playtime. He wanted to go back out, so he kept jumping on the door, and she wouldn't let him out. So she went over there to tell him, went to the door to tell him no, and he jumped up and like nipped her in the back of the arm, like he just did me. So he
Well,
got a straight
fucking,
face today. But that's
yeah,
the
he's
only
in
two
doggy
times he's gone.
daycare, y'all. I thought it
Yes,
was the
he is.
funniest shit ever,
And
but
listen, I will tell y'all why because I explained this on my live the other day, but there was only a couple people in here. Uh, Sophie is 10 years
hey,
old.
fix a dent.
Hey, Fix the Dent. Thank you for being here, honey. Fix the Dent, no knees, knee knuckles. But Sophie is 10, so she does play with him at her leisure. You know what I mean? She can't play for hours and hours and hours like he can. He's a puppy. He's 6 months old. So at daycare, he gets put into a group of puppies of the same age range, energy level, all males, that kind of stuff. Um, so it literally is like a daycare. They don't put him with a bunch of old dogs. They put him with a bunch of high energy dogs like him because he just can't. I don't have the means for him to get all that energy out. Yes, we have a fenced in front yard and backyard. Oh, stop it.
That's not enough for him.
But it's not like he's literally, now he's 60 pounds. Today he
Are
was
they like
60
training
pounds.
him?
Yes, they in the morning they try to teach them manners. And then
Yeah,
they
you
do
need it,
their
Maverick.
and then they do their afternoon lunch or a mid-morning snack at like 10, and then lunch at 12, and then they go into little runs inside to try to take like a couple hour nap. And then in the afternoon at 2 o'clock, from 2 till you pick them up, it's free play. So he gets like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, because he's only there 4 hours
Is that
until I
him making all
know
that
it.
noise?
Yes,
Oh my
he's
god,
trying
he
to play
sounds
with
like a
Sophie.
gremlin.
Yeah, he's trying to get
Y'all
Sophie
see
to
why
play,
he
and
needs
she's like,
daycare?
"Yeah, see." And he went to daycare today for
Oh,
four
you getting a
hours.
sad face.
I mean, shit.
Maverick
Yeah, he got a
manners,
straight
Maverick
face.
manners. That doesn't seem to work right, Top Hat.
No, uh.
Use a manners.
And just for all y'all that think like, because I know one person in here. I'm not gonna say your name, TT, but that person thought as soon as I said I was putting him in doggy daycare that it was a bougie thing. It's $14 a day, so that's $28 a week. I would
Ain't no
spend
way.
$28. Oh, that's $28 a week that I would spend on random shit. Okay,
Yeah, but that's cheap. Like that's all. What? Can I
that's
get a
what I'm
ferret
saying.
daycare? Shit.
And I can drop him off at 7 o'clock. Oh my god,
50 p.m.
That's what I was gonna ask you. What's the timing?
I can pick them up anytime. Stop. Stop it.
Use your
okay.
manners.
God, dog it. She's trying to call me. Yes, I know. But
Nux. After this
it's
live, we
not
need to
bougie.
talk.
It's $28 a week.
Yeah, that's definitely not
Okay.
bougie.
Yeah, I don't plan on being on long. I just wanted to do something different than whatever. Because actually, I don't even know if
No, it's
you
all right.
know or
I'm glad
not.
you went live.
Because you may not know anything. Just like I'm kind of lost because I don't know what the hell is going on right now. I really don't.
Oh yeah, that's why
And
we're
I
gonna talk.
know,
Mm-hmm.
okay, because normally we don't talk, you know, see, I almost said Facebook.
We don't
Normally we
talk
just talk
YouTube. We
about,
do
yeah,
not talk YouTube.
ever. So that's why I was
We talk
asking you,
about
like,
us.
yeah, we talk about our life, how our life's going, like, just, personal stuff.
But you know when
And,
YouTube, you know it's some shit.
yep,
Stop
I'm
it,
getting
Faith. He sounds
ready.
like a
I'm getting
gremlin.
ready.
He does
Oh,
sound like a
Faith,
gremlin.
yeah, Faith, he is something else. I tell you what, he just won't leave her alone, and she's gonna end up snapping. Hey, Barbie
Hey,
Dave.
Barbie D. Hey, stop. That's my Barbara D. Say.
Barbie D. Well, she'll get to hear Maverick in the background. She's gonna be like, "Is that Maverick?" Yep, that's Maverick and Sophie over here right next to me because they won't leave me alone. And somebody gave me some nice constructive criticism on my last live and said a lot of background noise. And I was like, yep, I know because Maverick's always in the background trying to mess with Sophie or whatever. And
Listen, this
again,
is
I
what I
want
want
to
to say.
say, go ahead.
How do people like, all right, I know I stream. I got birds going. I got my cats. I got my ferrets that I'm constantly yelling at. I got my 4 kids running around. I got my husband. Like, how do you make a quiet stream? Like, how do these people that do have a lot of kids have a quiet background? Because ain't no way possible ever. Okay? Ever. Not even when
Uh-uh.
I'm trying to do a driving live.
No,
Okay? Ain't no way.
no. No, I mean the last live or the one before that, I can't even remember. They knocked my green. They kept pushing my greenhouse until it fell off of the porch, and I had to catch it during. I was still trying to remain calm, and I was like, "If y'all knock my greenhouse off, blah blah blah." I was holding it in my hand, trying to get it back on the porch. Like I'm just like, oh my god, this is just not gonna work for me, man. It's not gonna work.
Hi,
I
Black.
mean,
I don't understand it though, for real, because like I know, okay, yeah, some people probably are. quiet, and I don't know, but I have kids. There's no way my background will ever be quiet. I got my fan going at all times. Even when I go in my car to do a stream, something's going on. Look, I broke the last stream I did in my car. My whole uh, thing that holds my phone broke. People thought I was in got in a crash. I'm like, no, I'm just messy. This is it. This is just me.
Yeah.
I can't hold in a
Hey,
fart or
Blacks,
burp.
baby mama. Hey, Share Bear. Thank you for being here. Girl, I don't know how to do noise canceling either. Even though I've been accused of being a mastermind behind Flava, Amber, me, Dee, Michelle, Rayanne, I
Look, damn
believe.
mess.
It was a bunch of them. I was the mastermind behind all of it, and we were all working
Mm-hmm.
together. Honey, I don't know how to do none of that. I got a little Android phone that I'm talking to y'all on right now. I don't even have a computer, but
Look,
I
they say
promise
you
I'm gonna
tore it
get there.
up.
Promise I'm
Girl,
gonna
I
get
tore that live up. Listen, any live I do, there's going to be some kind of failure, some kind of noise, some kind of disruption that should never happen. That's just a part of normal life. That quiet, I just it's not me. And Top
there.
Hat's
Yeah,
right. Like people that know me and Nux know that we just can't stick on topic. We're all over the place. We just talk our shit.
hmm
It is what
yeah,
it is. Kids fighting, yelling, breaking shower curtains, flying off the hinges. I mean, it just happens. It's life.
yes. I mean, I have a 10-year-old that tried to monkey jump my shower curtain and ripped it right out of the damn wall. Like that's what happens in my real life, y'all. I can't
Right.
change that. I don't want to change that. I mean, did I wish they were a little quieter? Maybe, but guess what? That's been my life. I've had eight. I mean, I've had eight kids from this age on up. So I've always had children this age, except for a few years in between there. So it is what it is. But again, I said this when I first started. There was only three people in here, and I want to say it again. Anybody that comments on my lives after they're done with like constructive criticism, like there was a comment that said too much background noise. I seriously do take that to heart. I don't take that in an ugly way, like, well, bitch, don't watch. I would never take it that way. Now, if you're mean to me and say just get off YouTube, bitch, okay, then we got a problem. But as long as you're just giving me like feedback and constructive criticism, please, I ask for it. I want it so I know kind of what I need to listen for when I listen back. And yeah, there was a lot of
Mm,
background noise because Maverick, I can't help that part now. With
this is what
Maverick,
I'm gonna
I
say
can't
though.
help
Like,
that.
it's not like you're a new creator. Like, yeah, you might be a new creator in some eyes, but you're not. Like, you've been on my panel for years. Like, this is just normal. Like, and I don't know how anybody can sit in a room and it be so quiet. That would drive me nuts. Okay, I got my fan running. I got things going on that it's my comfort.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But there are people that have OCD or have ADHD and things like that they can't focus on what's being said if there's a lot of noise. And I understand that. You know what I mean? I try to get it from everybody's point of view and try to do the best I can from everybody's point of view. But I can't apologize for like my dog being a puppy out here and all he wants to do is I mean, he got a straight face today. He's in a bad mood. He got a straight face on his paperwork because he was being bad at daycare. So he's mad because he didn't get a treat when he got home. So
Good.
he's taking it out on everybody, because he got a bad report from daycare. So
See, Barbie,
he's
like
just,
you. When I first started doing lives, Nux, what did you hear? Budgie all day long. Rah, rah, rah. And that's the only
mm-hmm,
time she would scream is when I do lives. That's the only time.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I would even be like, Budgie, shut the fuck up. Damn.
Barbie D said
Yes,
he was
Top
bad at
Hats.
daycare.
But Top Hats, like if I'm talking about something and I say, oh my God, y'all, the biggest squirrel's on my tree, like it might be a squirrel moment for me, but I'm not lying, there's probably a huge squirrel going up my tree. And I'm like, holy shit, that's a big squirrel. So I have squirrel moments in both ways. Oh, bad medicine. Oh,
I
if
like
if
that.
Maverick
The
was
ball
in the
squeak.
house, If he was in the house right now, that's all he does. All you hear is and I'm like, oh my god, if you don't stop it, dog, I swear take that shit outside. But I bought it,
That's
and
why you
it's a
gotta cut it
Kong
open, take that
toy.
noise. Oh,
Well, the first toy I bought him wasn't a Kong toy, and he got that squeaker out, and he was just eating that squeaker. And I finally got it away from him and threw it away because I was scared he was going to get a piece down, whatever. But this one's a Kong toy, so he can't break through that ball part to get the
mm-mm-mm.
squeaker out. So it's just probably going to squeak forever. And I don't know what I'm going to do because that thing already looks like it's 18 years old, and I just got it a week ago or so. Ow!
Right,
Stop
Share
it!
Bear, life is noise. Like, what do you want somebody to be on a panel quiet as hell?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll go sit under my house and just whisper to people, see if they like that. I'm just sitting under my
Yeah.
house. It's very quiet.
Yeah. It's never quiet here. If it's the dogs, it's the dogs. If it's the two little boys inside, it's the two little boys inside. Like it's always something. I mean,
Right,
it
top
really
hats.
is.
Who comes to YouTube for
You know.
quiet? No, you come to YouTube to get pumped up and see red. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, what can I do to pump y'all up? Pump it
Pump, pump,
up.
pump, pump, pump. I got pulled over yesterday, Nux. I'm so mad. I
What
didn't even
kind of
get pulled over
nuts?
for nothing like serious. Like nothing like I didn't do nothing wrong to get pulled over. That cop was just on me. He came out of the school
Mm,
zone just for me. He got behind me in traffic and all.
that's ugh. See,
Mm-mm-mm.
I can't. They did that around here, and I really can't stand it. I'm just being honest. I really can't.
The only
All
thing
right,
good
let
though,
me
he
see
was
if I
like,
can show y'all. Can y'all see him down there, frog legged out?
Top Hats, I need to make a new intro. I
Yep,
just
there
don't
he
have
goes.
the
There, look, there he
passion.
goes. There he
Let me see
goes.
him.
He's about to chase. He's gonna try to chase the car, and there's a fence there. He cannot get through.
Is that the back or the front?
Come, come, the front.
Damn, he's huge, bro.
What is wrong with you?
Say I'm huge.
Lay down. Yeah, you should see him next to Sophie.
He's humongous, Nux. Look at him. Damn, he just went right on your leg. Like, oh wow, he sat down. You still get a straight face.
He's. Hey, look at Mama. Look at no. Look at Mom. Sit down.
Oh, there she
Sit
is.
down.
There's my girl.
Look at Mama. Yeah, there's a girl right there.
Hold on. Do you got your nails and toenails done? Or did I just peep that?
No, Tucker did them for me. Thank you very much. Oh,
Okay. Look at him. Get your ass down.
and then here comes Sophie,
Oh, she
which
is
he's
so
way
much
bigger.
smaller.
He's way bigger than her.
Wow. Look at him. Look at him compared to her.
Yeah, and y'all, all this stuff that y'all see around,
Is
like
the
all
damn
this,
dogs.
is stuff that he drags. Like he'll get it out of the garbage can and he'll drag it out here and chew it the hell up. Like solo cups. Yeah, I'll be honest with y'all. I don't use glass cups because my
Who?
kids go through 90 a week. I use solo
Hell
cups.
yeah.
I use
Share Bear, I just read your
paper
comment.
plates.
You a freak, you.
Who's a
I use
freak?
paper
Me?
plates, paper cups. I don't give me a paper spoon, paper fork. I'll use them all. And I'll
Yeah,
throw every
that's what I'm
dish out in this
saying.
motherfucker.
Oh,
He's
hey,
not letting you
honey.
in, Tommy. Let's go. He's knocking on Zayden's door. Get out. He's not letting you in.
He is big. He was 55 and a half.
Come on.
Today, his weight was 59.85. I just rounded it up to 60. He's 60 pounds. Sophie's 49.
Good boy.
So
Come on.
he's a lot bigger than her. And what's today? The 16th. He will be 6 months old on the 19th. So he's not even
Damn,
6 months old
already.
yet.
I feel like you
Yeah,
just
I
got him.
know.
And It grew so fast.
Oh, bad medicine, you are reading my mind. He'll be 6 months old in 5 days. Not 5 days. Oh my God. My math ain't mathing today on the
Hold on.
19th.
What's today's date?
The 16th? Yeah, the 16th.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow's Fatso's birthday. I just was looking at his birth certificate the other day and realized he's February 17th. So he'll be
Who's
one tomorrow.
Fatso?
Well, Ghost, but I call him Fatso because he's fat.
Oh, okay. I was like, uh, see again, I don't know if you're talking about me or Mose, because I know Mose's birthday ain't tomorrow. So,
No.
I mean, I know that, but yeah.
I had to buy a case of
Uh,
Dawn. Professional skunks have overtaken our yard. Really? What do you spray the Dawn out in the yard?
hmm. Yes, bad medicine. 3 days. Y'all know what? I have. Oh, I'm not even gonna say it unless I find a piece of wood to knock on. Let me see. Oh, my house is wood. All right, knock on wood. I
I
haven't
heard it.
seen a skunk around here. Now I do get possums and raccoons, but no skunks, and I get snakes. But other than that, I don't see no skunks ever.
I'd rather have
I
a
don't know if it's
skunk than a
just
snake.
too. Well, shit, uh, ma'am. I know you remember the night I called you all freaking out. I was like, bitch,
It,
I had 5 snakes within 30 minutes. There was a
huge.
nest somewhere, and they were fucking 6, 7 feet long.
They were huge. Like, I would have shat my pants.
I almost did when I seen that damn first one. I heard something hit the bucket, and I was like, okay. And I look over, and I see this head coming up from behind the bucket, and I'm like, oh, you little fucker, I'm about to get you and chop your head off. So I go ahead and get the stuff I need. Well, when I pin his head up against the pole on the porch, here comes this damn 7 foot body. And I'm like, oh, damn. Oh, don't let go. Don't let go.
Mm-mm.
Because I thought it was going to be a baby. No, 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 no. It was about 7 feet long. And it came out from
Is
behind that bucket curling up. I was like, hell no.
Share Bear, is that what that is? Because I've been smelling skunks a lot lately. Are you serious? He came in here asking me where Tommy's frappe is. This ferret is so spoiled. I don't know.
Barbie D, I mean, I live in the swamp, sweetie. So we got copperheads, we've got cottonmouths, we've got water moccasins, we've got green snakes, which are good, rat snakes, which are good. I know people say ain't no snake a good snake,
Now
but
there are some that are.
rat snakes are very good because they do take care of like bugs and rodents and stuff like that. Green snakes, they don't bother nobody. Um, the copperheads, the water moccasins, cottonmouths, all that, that's what I worry about the most. And the rattlesnakes. So that's the only ones I worry about.
It's coyote mating season. I better get out there and start doing my call. Oh,
Oh, oh,
oh, oh, oh. We're gonna get clipped.
I better stop. These dogs are going to
Everybody got
start doing that shit.
everybody's getting clipped, barking and shit. We're gonna be out here mating.
Uh, Tater, I do literally live in the swamp.
Nux, I got good news for you. The
What?
26th of this month, my Vano is going into the shop getting everything done, and I will be legal enough to take a ride somewhere that I really need to go and to see my
Mm-hmm.
knuckaroos. That's where I really need to go, y'all. I'm going to Alabama. Fuck
Cool.
what you heard. I'm going to the swamp.
No,
I'll throw it
blacks.
out.
They don't whistle. They don't whistle.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
It's a black
I'm.
snake,
Why is it hot?
and when they open their mouth really wide, and all you see is like pure white in their mouth. I've never heard one whistle. So if they do whistle, if anybody knows in the chat if that's a thing they do, I've never had one whistle at me. Now,
Here, here, eat one.
going rafting in the creek, we call it a creek, but hell, it's so big. We've had
Ooh,
them in the water, and they open their mouth really big, and it's just pure white. Looks like cotton. That's why they call it a cottonmouth. So, fix it in. If you're talking about skunks, honey, use tomato juice too. Tomato juice cleans the acid in it, I think is what it is. Tomato juice uh, takes the skunk smell away too. And I know it sounds gross to like stick a sponge in tomato juice and scrub it, but that takes away the smell of it too.
Bam Madison, that's a good idea with like Nux's ass on it, like swampy ass. If well, Nux probably don't find that funny, but I survived
No,
the
hey,
Alabama swamp ass.
yes. Because Devious knows I live in the swamp, y'all. I'm not bullshitting y'all. I'm really not. I
Nux Mo
mean,
said
during the
you're a wombat
summers,
soup.
uh, Mo said he wants a wombat soup.
No, he said you are a wombat soup. Not that he wants one, that you are one.
Oh, did he really?
That's what I call you. What do you want me to call you? Nux, my husband said you're a wombat soup. Oh, Mr. Devious.
Really? Did he really?
Yep. Get his ass, Nux.
Okay. Bobblehead motherfucker.
She said, you bobblehead motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, Super Snoops. That's what he gets, Nux. He just got hit by the ceiling fan. That's what he gets talking
Maverick,
shit.
that's what you get talking shit about me, man.
Top set hat said, hey, Mr. Devious.
What's up, Toppy?
Hey, Super
Oh, he
Snoops,
gets a
Snooper
what up
Snoopies.
toppy, and I'm a wombat soup.
Oh, she said he gets a what up toppy and she's a wombat soup.
What's up, man?
That's pretty fucked up, man.
Now
I'm
he's
just
trying to change
saying.
it to what's up, wombat soup.
Oh, that's it.
She said you a broken
Maverick, you're
chicken
not
wing.
going.
Hey, that's my line, chicken
Come
wing,
on,
chicken wing.
come.
How'd you know my line?
A little
You
too
call
big for
everybody
me to
chicken wing.
handle.
Mama of Gladiator said, hello, Mr. Devious.
Hello, Mama Gladiator.
Raging Cajun was in a chat last night. She's like, who let the dogs out?
Well, mine just chased
Hey,
a little
Medicine. Hey, Mr.
dachshund
D.
across the road.
Hello. Hello, bad
Well, I was
medicine.
gonna say hey to him, but damn,
Let me
if
talk
I'm
fast because
wombat
he's not
soup,
like that, Nux.
shit. Yeah, I read it. I just passed by it like I didn't see it. See, I keep thinking this is your
Okay, I
live.
will. Super Snoops. Mr. Devious, I'm sorry, but me and Super Snoops are officially a couple. Me and her are fleeing the United States from our husbands and running away forever.
Yeah,
Look, Cher
I
Bear says she
dumped
gonna
her
tell
or
him.
she
It's
dumped me.
outraging.
So
Did
it's
you
no
just say
longer
I don't? I
me.
don't listen. I got hoes in different area codes.
You
Okay.
keep going.
No, I'm
No,
saying, because
shorts.
the whole thing that went around. So now it can go to Super Snoops. I'm passing that torch to Super Snoops now.
Hell no, you can catch no. Listen, we got dragged through hell on this platform, Nux, for being baby fathers, baby mothers in love so much. Hell no, you just can't let it go right now, Nux. We're in it for the
Okay,
long
you got it.
run.
Okay. All right,
Everybody say, hey,
Super
Mr.
Snoops.
What's up, Irma? Irma.
Super Snoops. Me and you are gonna have to meet on the blacktop then, because if I got to remain the baby daddy, then I guess we're gonna have to meet on the blacktop and just fight it
Nope.
out.
Share Bear's my sneaky link. Sorry.
No,
Yep.
no
Okay, so
sneaky
Share Bear's
links.
in it too.
Sorry, y'all. I'm just a
Um,
hoe. I got caught up on YouTube Live.
see, it's so funny because I'm
I beat a
Black's baby
pappy. Look
mama.
at the comment in the chat. We just watched that last night and was cracking up.
Mm-mm, no,
Happy that baby.
I'm Black's baby mama, but I'm your baby daddy. So I have to keep myself like, okay, this
Who's
is
that?
what, okay.
What's the same
But
thing?
no, I mean, I was told But your husband was the one who absolutely thought our relationship was weird.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he was worried about me. Really? I live 19 hours away. I don't think he's worried about me.
No, 'cause
Fucking
I was gonna sneak
dummies.
out my back door to come and see you, so my husband would never know. I would
Yeah,
be
it would
back
take you
right in
4 days.
time. Right,
It
5 days.
would
Just
take
get
you
down there.
4 days to come visit me for 30 minutes. It would take you 4 days, literally.
Super Snoop, you better stop, because me and Paige are on the same. We got the same amount of kids. I don't need to catch up. She don't need to catch up. Me
Uh-uh.
and her right there. And I don't want to catch up with Nux. She got like 27 on them. Mm-mm.
I got 8. I got 8 of them.
Say no.
8 of them.
No, so what did I send you yesterday? We was definitely watching Life, and it was just, I'm the pappy. I'll be the baby pappy. You gonna eat that
I mean,
cornbread?
how about when Bernie Mac steps up and he says, I be that baby Pappy
That
Post,
shit.
and
I don't care
everybody
how many
starts
times I
busting
played it.
out laughing. Yes, y'all, please hit the like button.
I
That's
didn't know
all
until
I ask,
yesterday
or
that
the thumbs down. Either way, just interaction. That's all I ask for, please.
I didn't know
That's all
yesterday
I'm.
until yesterday that that part when they were really doing it, they couldn't stop laughing, so they just kept that in there.
I know. You gotta watch
There was so
the
many
version where it
scenes that
shows
made the
you all
like the one with the reading when they couldn't read.
She's
bloopers
telling
at
me right
the
now.
end
I gotta
where
watch
they're
the end of
standing
it.
on them bottles
Oh, that
and
shows you a lot. How they,
and uh Martin Lawrence was saying something to Eddie Murphy and he said, "See, there, got
all the comedians,
had, my
Murphy,
goddamn pinky toe slipped in the bottle."
That's you know what
Hey,
that's kind of something. Lucy went live yesterday and she was saying like how TLC, TCL, whatever the fuck her name is, and what no
uh-huh.
TCL and all them are talking about. Oh, Lucy's just copying people's content. That yesterday I was gonna write it in the chat, but I was just like doing my own thing over here. But that's just the same thing as like YouTube. We all kind of do the same content. It's just like a
Hmm.
comedy. Like we all talk about the same stuff. You like it's so that just oh god.
Well, from what I can
Harlem
understand,
Nights. My
because
husband too, Black. Harlem Nights, the same scene that you just said.
he shot me in my pinky
He's
toe.
not even looking at my screen. Look at my screen. What she just wrote.
He shot
I'm on
me
my
in my
phone too.
pinky
Look.
toe.
Look at the bottom. The bottom comment.
oh,
The same
Blacks,
scene. You said
honey,
it.
Della Reese is, oh my God,
He shot me in
Della
my
Reese. I cannot say enough about Della
so no, this
Reese.
was my fight.
She said, "Hey, fuck
He
you,
said,
Quick. You know what, Quick? I'm gonna shoot you in the pinky toe. You
It's
gonna
so
shoot
funny
me in
because
my
he
pinky
watches
toe."
these nonstop and he laughs like if it's the first time he ever seen that shit. I'm like, you just seen this 100 times. You literally rewind it to see it again.
yes.
Yeah, I know all of Harlem Nights too.
Oh
All
no,
of it.
take us, fix it down. I'm going on a vacation. Where are we
Mhm,
going?
mhm.
More than Florida.
I don't know anymore about cruise ships because listen, I've been watching the Northern Seas, yo ho, and mm-mm.
Coming when I go to Florida.
Where are you going to Florida for what?
No, no. You know what? I got that wrong, Blacks. I think it was actually Eddie Murphy that told Della Reese,
Hmm?
Birthday.
you better quit fucking around with me before I shoot you in the pinky toe." And she said, "Oh,
Mm-mm.
now you gonna shoot me in my pinky toe." But she was whooping his ass. So I had that wrong. My bad.
Same. I need a
Hmm.
break. Hmm.
Yes, Eddie. Lord, Eddie. Mm-mm. God,
But with the jokes.
Black. So what was her name in that movie? What was Della Reese's name in that movie? Because I want to say it when he said Vera. He said, "Now Vera, you better cut that shit out. I'm gonna fucking shoot you in the pinky toe." She said, "Oh, now you gonna shoot me in my pinky toe." That's what it was. Okay. Vera was her name. See, I watch the movies too. Most my wombat soup over here watches the movies too constantly. I know,
Mhm.
I know them word for word. Wombat soup.
Bad medicine, stop
Wow,
it.
wow, he looks like a whole ass wombat. Like I don't
Not sure you look
understand
like a
that.
whole ass wombat. Listen, we learned that deviants cannot drive and go live, okay? You know, everybody was like, you crashed? No, no. We fucked up a little bit. Okay, Share
Yeah.
Bear, let's go, girl. We can lay on the beach. My liver's starting to get healthy. I'm
Oh,
about to
I love
slam
the
down
beach,
some
Share
drinks.
That's
Bear.
not.
I'm gonna go back to some Hennessy under the bed. Yo, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give you a secret of mine. After I had Zayden, I was so stressed out and with work, and I went back to work like almost right away. I was so stressed out. I kept a bottle of Hennessy under my bed, and this kid cried so much I would just swig it. Like I wouldn't be drunk. I would just like numb my pain away.
Just take the edge off a little bit.
It would be 4 o'clock in the morning. This kid's crying. I'm like, "Where's my bottle under the bed?" So when Most came over and he went under my bed, he found all my alcohol.
And the freezer.
Yes, just a recording.
And Southern Comfort in the freezer.
Oh, Southern Comfort was my shit. The 100% Southern Comfort. Oh, I loved it.
Mmm.
Oh,
I
is he real? A runner
forgot.
with a walker. I love that. Oh, you know what? Talking about walkers and all. Iris just sent me pictures of her in a wheelchair. She was able to go to her doctors and all. The joy in my heart was so amazing. Like just to see her happy. She'd be
Good.
rolling, 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 rolling.
Good, good, good.
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
so
Fix it
happy
in.
for Irish.
I know. I was so excited. I'm like, good.
Chocolate shakes.
May's
Oh
got
my
work
word.
today.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought both of my sons had work today. I guess not.
I don't know why. I keep looking at
Driving.
Black's comments because she's talking about that movie, and I'm just thinking about Red Fox when Eddie Murphy tells him like you're giving out the wrong chips. He said, "I ain't done a motherfucking thing." Excuse me, I got something in my eye. Knowing he was giving out the wrong damn chips. I don't know why. I just keep thinking about that movie now. Now I don't want to rewatch it again for about the 150,000th time.
Bad medicine. I don't know why. I just can't stream and drive. It's something always happens. No matter what I try to do, something always happens. At least I wasn't streaming and got pulled over because then I would have felt like a douche.
Hell like a
Tell
douche,
me I
douche.
better catch him before he finds a new girlfriend. Oh, he's rolling out of here, huh? He's on a ski
Mm,
walk.
mm-mm.
I'm the Minnie in
Look,
my village.
fix it in. I have a
Good job, good job.
mother-in-law. She is. Oh, how old is mom? I
No,
call her mom.
Nux
Um,
got a new pappy.
she was born
Sorry,
in
Nux.
she was born in 45. So if that fits his age group, we might need to hook them up. Yeah.
See,
You
Black,
say
that's
I
me
got a new
too.
pappy?
Yeah, Nux got a new pappy.
Who's my new pappy?
Your mom's new pappy. Your mom's new man's your new
Oh
pappy.
yes, y'all.
Mom,
Um,
Stella got a groove back.
well, I don't know about all that,
She
but
said, I don't know about all that.
my mom, the one that gave birth to me, we never had like a real great relationship. Everybody knows that.
Didn't you
But
have work
she
today?
has a new friend. He is 82, I want to say
Too big for
82 or 83. And they're going on their first date next weekend. So, um,
Why didn't they do like a Valentine's Day date?
you know, I mean, he lives literally 12 minutes away from me and like an hour and a half away from her or 2 hours away from her. So, I mean, but I remember him from back in the day, and now I wonder, did my was
Oh,
my mama was because he worked with my mama, And now I'm wondering. I wonder if her and him
Stop
did
it. That's right.
the hoochie
Oh,
cootie while she was still married to my daddy.
probably because listen, my mom is with one of my dad's old, like my dad's not friends with him no more because of this, but my mom definitely stepped toes and she's with my dad's one of his old best friends. My dad's still best friends with his brother, but he cut him
Mm,
off because my mom lives with him and all now. They got a dog.
yeah.
Because I'm
Well,
talking to Nux, so I get country when me and Nux start talking. I'm thinking about butter and
mhm.
biscuits and shit.
She
So I
does.
get my
She does
country
get country,
language
y'all.
on. I don't know why. I think
But
I
to
pick it up from
them,
Nux.
look, let me tell y'all a very quick story because I know I'm holding y'all up and I've been on here
You ain't
long
holding
enough and
nobody
there's
up, not
probably
this
other
shit.
lives to go to or whatever. But this
No.
is a real true story and I'm not playing. Okay. So when I was born, I was due on August 20th or August 19th. I can't remember. I wasn't born until September 14th because people back in the 70s, they didn't do like they do now and induce you if you have a big baby. They just let you go, go, go. Well, once my mom had started her 42nd week, they were like, okay,
Jesus.
we have to do something to get her out because, like, she's losing placental fluid or
I'll
whatever
send
the
you
hell it
Nux to
was.
them.
So, when I was born, I myself was 13 pounds, 12 ounces. Um, and the doctor said that I had been living off the placental stuff
You better be back.
for at least 3 weeks. So had they delivered me 3 weeks before, I might have been close to 15 pounds. They don't know. So yeah, I was almost 14 pounds when I was born.
How about if your
Um,
mom had it all wrong and you really were not that late? How about if you were just on time and your mom thought she was, she estimated
that's
her
what I'm
pregnancy
saying.
wrong?
This next part is what's gonna get y'all. And I
Come
listen.
on, put the
I'm
dirt out,
telling
Nux. Come
y'all
on.
this on Moses, on my father, on my brother that are in heaven. This is the honest to God truth. They left the hospital 3 days after I was born. They stopped at what's called a Wegmans grocery store because I was born in New York. To get a couple groceries before going home. When they got home, my dad said, I'll get the baby and then walk you in, and then I'll come get all the groceries. I wasn't in the car. Okay.
What?
I wasn't in the car. He couldn't get the baby because I wasn't in the car.
Where that? Please don't tell me you were at the grocery store.
I was at the fucking grocery store in the coffee
Shut
aisle.
up.
I swear on my whatever I need to swear on.
So, DHS,
Still
CPS, all
sitting
that shit
there.
didn't exist.
I've got a picture that my mother and father have always told me is you can tell it's in a grocery store. You can tell I'm huge as fuck, but you can tell that I'm a brand newborn. I got this big ugly ass
She
white
said I'm
bonnet
huge as
around my
fuck, but you
fucking
can
head.
tell.
No, 'cause I'm gonna eat your tuna
And you can
fish.
you can see that I'm in like a little trolley stroller thing, and you can see that it's like a grocery store. My dad
Nuts
said I
mom done
was
left her
sitting
at the
there
grocery
like
store as a
nothing ever
baby.
happened. He said you were still sitting there in the same place like nothing ever happened. You weren't crying, nothing. They left me in the fucking grocery store, y'all.
That is crazy. Ain't nobody say nothing to you. Like they just walk past your ass like, oh, it's just a baby in here. In the coffee
I
aisle
don't
at
know.
that.
Shit, I was only 3 days old. What the fuck? I don't remember it. But how do they know I'm their baby? Somebody could have
Right.
switched me.
They definitely could have.
I'm dead ass serious. I don't know if I belong to my family or not. I don't know. But, until y'all are left in the grocery. Look, and my mama
She was
said to
taking
me,
inventory. Y'all wrong.
this is what her ass said to me. She said, I literally Was in so much pain I forgot that I just had a baby. Ma'am, that's an oxymoron. Number one, you're going to sit here and tell me I was in so much pain I forgot I had a baby. Where'd that
Hell no,
pain
that
come
pain makes
from?
you right. That's what I was gonna say. That pain makes you think of that baby. Hell,
And y'all
listen,
left me in
I'm
a
not gonna
fucking
lie.
Wegmans
When
and
after I had
stuck
Mace, I
in.
didn't believe it was mine. I didn't believe that kid was my kid. I was like, because they put me to sleep and nobody else was in that room. I was like, I gotta see that. That's not my baby. I kept saying, that's not my baby. Yeah, I didn't believe it. Hey, Brenda.
Hey, Brenda. Thank you for being here, sweetie. I don't see
Really?
Panda.
Because I remember you saying that kid don't look nothing like me.
Did you say Panda? Did you say Brenda or Panda?
Brenda. Brenda
Okay.
Make.
Because I
Miss
was like, I
Brenda
don't see
Make.
a panda, but I see Brenda. Thank you for being here, Brenda. I appreciate it.
Top Hat said,
But
do you
yeah,
like the
until
smell of
until
coffee?
y'all experience being left in the grocery store at 3 days old, don't tell me shit. Nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, apparently I wasn't wanted from day one. Damn it. Just being
Like, that would have
honest.
been great, though, if another family, like a rich family, just scooped you up. Life could have been different,
Hey,
Nux. Hey.
it might have been. It might have
Shit, too bad I look
been.
just like my pa. I can't get away from that one. I look like a harbor master.
Ah, but master.
I look like just
Harbor
like the harbor
master.
master.
The harbor
Yo,
master.
Nugs, he was so mad because I was like telling him that I told you about my cousin sending me that message. He was so mad that we were talking shit about him in text. I'm the harbor master
I
here.
love that picture though. I love that picture because I remember that one night we were like, "Is he trying to shit? Is he taking a doo doo? Like, did they just get like a top up while he was on the
Me
toilet, or
and my brother are
he
just
looks like he
roasting his
just
ass
wants
on
to
the phone.
squeeze something out? Like, what the
He does.
hell?"
He look constipated
And
as
then
fuck in
and
that picture.
then and then he looks kind of like he's sitting down with his hands in his lap, with his posture all good at the same
And I could just
time,
picture
like I seen
his,
your portrait.
yeah, and I picture him like, yes, me, the harbor master. I'd run this bitch. I could just picture, like, I am that man right here. Yes, Faith, we know
The
you love
harbor
coffee.
master.
Faith. She's a
Yep,
coffee
Faith.
freak.
Faith has to have her coffee every day.
Faith drinks coffee.
Coffee, coffee. I used to drink it, and then I don't know. About a
Listen,
year and a
Bad.
half, 2 years ago, I just stopped.
Bad, I'm not crazy. I'm not fucking with mom because she does have the stretch arm, strong arm. She gonna backhand the fuck out of all of us in 1 second. Pah! Kung Fu
Um,
Hustle. I never seen that. Did you see that? Let's see. My husband watches all the movies. I don't. I thought I was not who I was my whole life. So there's that. Until yesterday, I thought I was not who I was my whole life, and there's that.
what?
I was reading Barbie's comment.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading. Cause see, I'm
I
so
was just about to
tempted to do
say that.
this 23andMe thing, and you know what? I hope
I want
since
to do it
Rose
just to
called
show my dad
me.
that we got black in us, homie. Guarantee
Well,
it.
no, I want. I want.
No,
Okay,
I can
Moses.
get done it.
Whatever. I want to compare DNA since he called me a wombat, and I hope
She
that
said she
him
wants
and
to
I are
compare
related in
DNA
some
with you.
way.
No, she
Because
said go
guess
take
what?
one.
If we're related and he's calling me a wombat, then
Then
he's
he's a
fucking half
wombat, right?
wombat too.
You're more like a tuna burger with a chicken
Mm-mm.
wing.
He's like a possum
Hey,
stew.
Knox, you know what I did yesterday? I went to
What?
this BJ Sam Club. I don't know, whatever one. And they were closed in 3 minutes. I went shopping in 3 minutes. Literally, I was running
Damn.
around like you ever see the market? What's that thing? Supermarket sweeps. I did it. I was in and out, scanned my own shit, and ran in 3 minutes.
Damn. I'm glad you can
Mm-hmm.
do that because I sure can't.
And my heart
Why
to
not?
do.
Why
See, I don't
not,
want to do
Bobby
them
D?
23 and me. I don't want to do them because they can use that shit against you. I no. And Faith,
They
get out of
can?
Sheen. Yeah, you didn't know that? If you do the 23andMe, like any of them DNA tests, even if somebody in your family committed a crime, they can use your
Well,
DNA to connect them pieces together.
well,
Hell no,
the
listen.
only, I mean, the only people left in my family are my kids, my mom. That's the only blood family I have left in my life. So if my mom committed a crime, bitch, go to jail. No offense,
Like,
but hell, you've lived this long. You've outlived people in my life that you shouldn't have. No offense, y'all. Y'all just have to understand our relationship. Um, but if she committed a crime, then go to jail. If one of my kids committed a crime,
yeah, top hats. I
I,
was thinking
I,
that too. That's
I'll
how they caught Brian.
I'll take the
I think
fall.
so.
Yes, through that genealogy
hmm
stuff, top hats.
one
That's
person in your family does it. That's it. And my family are
hmm
so, oh, we gotta prove that we're Irish and all this other shit. I know somebody did it.
well. I want to know if my mama's been lying to me all my life, because I told you my granddad was full blooded like Native American, right?
hmm
Onondaga uh, tribe, all that stuff, and so that would make me 1/4.
Right?
Um, and I think 1/8 is the percentage or the fraction that you have to be to receive any kind of benefits, which I'm not doing it for benefits because all my kids go to college free because of Brad's 30 years in the military, right? But I want to see if she's lying.
I would
Like,
do
I
it.
really do.
I mean, shit.
So that's why I want to do it.
I
So,
was gonna say something now. I totally forget what I was gonna say to you next. Oh, did you make that important phone call that I told you to make? Or do I have to be on your ass about it? Because now it's Friday again. You were supposed to make it lit. Well, Friday came. I said, make that phone call Monday.
that phone call Monday.
I'll tell you on the phone. I'm not putting your business out here.
Yeah, because I don't remember. I mean, girl, I've got two kids in homeschool and a dog in daycare. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I had to say that. God, I had to say that.
Said my dog has to be in daycare because my kids gotta go to school and homeschool. Motherfucker.
I'm homeschooling and I got a dog in daycare. Damn.
Take that.
As Top Hats would call me, bougie. I'm
You're
not
bullshit.
bougie.
You're bullshit.
I'm not bougie. I do it for his well being. Not, well, and mine too, because good God knows he is something else. So,
Thank you.
all right, guys, I've taken up enough
Because,
of y'all's
girl,
time.
I might go live
Um,
tonight, and if I do, it's gonna be a shit show just to let everybody know.
well, I'll be there,
Uh,
baby. But if you don't want
previous.
anybody on panel, then
No,
that's
no, I don't
fine.
care.
I don't care. I don't
Girl,
care.
girl, don't
But
make me
before
pull
I
your wig
go,
off.
y'all, please, if it's something that
Oh,
interests you, if it
Barbie.
don't, that's fine. But yes, top hats, you do. But if it's something that interests you, please go to a channel called Pedal Palmer, and look at the Michael Skolnik
Can you
case. That's what
share
we
it
were
when
talking about earlier.
can you share it
No,
when you get off?
yeah,
Share it
I
on your
can.
community
I can
wall.
put it. Yeah, I can do it on my community wall. And if y'all want to watch it, you can. It's like a hour long or so on what happened to him that shouldn't have happened to him. Um, and then make sure y'all give her a thumbs up, subscribe, and whatever. No, I've never been in her lives. She don't. I don't think she does live. She only does videos. I don't know. But anyway, I wanted to give credit to her because that's where I found this medical case kind of thing, and now I'm going down rabbit holes of these medical cases. So,
You should talk about them though.
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, because
Oh
it's very
yeah,
interesting.
top hats.
Oh yeah.
That
Well.
thank you for reminding me. Yeah, friggin' soon game night tonight.
Yep.
But Knox, I'm gonna jump down.
She
I gotta
is.
get Mace ready for work. But
Okay.
on my way
Well,
back
tell
from
her
there,
I love
I will
him.
call you. I will. Love you,
All right.
Knox. Love you all.
I love
Hit the thumbs
you.
up.
or the thumbs down. Either way, babe. Don't matter to me. Interaction is interaction, okay? Love you, Blacks. Thank you for being here, honey. Thank you so much.
It won't let me leave.
Ma'am, don't do that. Huh? Okay, never mind. Anyways, I truly, from the bottom of my soul, appreciate every single one of you for being here. Again, if you have any constructive criticism, any feedback, to like tell me anything you guys want to talk about, if you want to leave a comment, I will like delve myself into it. And I promise when I say that, I do delve into it like all the way. If there's things you want to talk about, leave that in the comments. If there's things I can do better, leave that in the comments, whatever it may be. Um, Other than that, please either hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, whichever you prefer. Hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed this random ass talk that we just did. And I hope every one of y'all have a wonderful Friday. And I'm absolutely positive I will see y'all somewhere later this evening. And again, I love y'all. And I thank you so much for being here and supporting my little channel that I'm trying to do here. So, y'all have a great night. And thumbs up if you will. Love you guys. Bye.